Another nice afternoon across most of northern Michigan after we did have just a few very light rain and snow showers from earlier on this morning. As we continue later into the evening, closer to midnight tonight, still looking dry, but our cloud cover will continue to increase, and this will be ahead of yet another clipper system moving in as we're getting into Wednesday morning. Now notice the placement of where we're talking about some of this precipitation as we're going later into Wednesday morning by the lunch hour. It's going to be looking a little bit better as you're going south of the Mackinac Bridge into northern lower. Doesn't mean eastern lower is completely out of the woods, but your chances for any precipitation tomorrow definitely going to be a little bit lesser compared to areas farther south. Now that system, we're done with it by the time we're getting later into Wednesday evening. There it is closer to 6 o'clock, so very similar to what we've seen from yesterday. The precipitation more of a morning, early afternoon thing, and then we're drier by the evening, and that'll still hold steady towards the midnight hour by Thursday. But here comes yet another clipper system. We'll be talking about that again as we go into your Thursday morning. So not going to be the best time frame for at least morning commutes. This system, at least it's trying to trend it a little bit colder. You see more blue there on the map. Still thinking we could mix in at least a few rain showers or even some mixed precipitation with that system even as we're going into Thursday morning. So our pattern does continue to stay active, and even though our temperatures, at least the air numbers, have been a little bit warmer, 40s, even some low 50s, ground temperatures, they're still pretty cold. So even for the overnight period, when we have numbers falling back below freezing, we still can't rule out a slick spot, elevated surfaces, bridges, overpasses, things to be mindful of as you're traveling throughout the next few mornings. Let's talk about live weather stations out there right now. Pickford, a little bit colder, 33 degrees at this hour, just above the freezing mark. Cadillac, you're coming in just shy of 40. Right there at 39. Wind not too strong, 4 miles per hour. McBain still right now in the upper 30s. Your current number sits right there at 39. So numbers past midnight tonight still will be a little bit colder, at least compared to where we did start from earlier this morning. There's a look at it, eastern upper tip of the mid. Still some more 20s, even the Sioux back into the teens. 16 past midnight tonight. Light winds and the chance for also a little bit of patchy fog late tonight, not completely out of the question. Western lower, a lot of your numbers right there ranging pretty much throughout the 20s as we're getting into the overnight period. That'll be a common range for a lot of us into your Wednesday. Eastern lower, your numbers back into the mid-20s, anywhere from around 23, 25 degrees should be looking good here as we get past the midnight hour tonight. Central lower, your numbers right there. Upper 20s, could even include still a few low 30s as you're going closer right there to the immediate lakeshore. Case in point, Ludington and Hart. We got you right near the freezing mark, 32 past the midnight hour tonight. So our central zones, especially south of the Mackinac Bridge as you're going throughout the morning hours tomorrow, still could run into a little bit of that rain and snow. We're not looking at anything too substantial, but timing not going to be the best for morning drives, and even still a little bit more snow melt out there today could promote a little bit of patchy fog as our winds late tonight not going to be too strong. Numbers as we get you right there into the day tomorrow, very similar to where we got to today, more 30s if not even some 40s. Still going to be expecting a little bit more snow melt by later in the day past our system throughout the morning. Let's go into the next 7 days. You still do have another clipper system on the way. We'll be watching that for you Thursday, yet even another one looking possible as we get into the day on Friday. And then our temperatures are going to be much more seasonable, if not trending back below average for the weekend. Could be talking about some teens, if not some 20s, but at least the weekend looking brighter with a little bit more sunshine. Adam, back to you.